Here is the field for tonight's first race. Scoring way ahead of the post parade is number 1, Dugan Delray, owned by Bill Holman. Kim Hamilton is the trainer. Bill Holman is the driver. Number 2, Real Adventure, is owned by Suzanne Kraft. Richard Lappy is the trainer. Andy Miller drives. Number 3, Casino Reno, is owned by the Allenby Stables. Mike Sabatka trains with Brian Carpenter driving. Number 4 is Go Brian Go, owned by Bob Nevismall. Terry King is the trainer. Dean McGee drives. Number 5 is Broadway's Cross, owned by Bob Shermack, trained by Bob Shermack. Doug Hamilton. Number 6, Teason for a Reason, is owned by Don Loffenberg. Ron Roberts is the trainer. Dave McGee the driver. Here is 7, Mr. Brad, owned by Alvy Hammonds. George Clark II drives and trains. Number 8 is Show Socks, owned by the Little Springwood Farm. Lover and Hostother drives and trains. Now 4 minutes will post, just 4 minutes. We're close to starting time. Field moves to the top of the turn. First race pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. There goes Go Brian Go on the outside, going for the lead. And further out, there goes Teason for a Reason as they move into that first turn, and a battle for the lead. And between horses, Go Brian Go and Go Brian Go now has the lead. On the outside, there goes Teason for a Reason, soon to grab the lead. And on the inside, that's Dugan Delray as they move now for that first quarter. Go Brian Go in charge in that first quarter. 1 in 28 seconds flat. And from the outside, Teason for a Reason now powers on by. Go Brian Go holds on the inside second. Dugan Delray right with the leaders on third. 2 lengths back to Real Adventure. Another 2 lengths back to Casino Reno, followed by Broadway Cross. Approaching that half-mile juncture, Teason for a Reason is in charge. Go Brian Go right there in second. Dugan Delray has range on the leaders in third. First over, that's Real Adventure. 57 and 4. Now the race is half over as they wheel into that clubhouse turn. And Teason for a Reason shows the way. Go Brian Go sticks right with him in second. From the back of the pack, there goes Show Socks. Was fifth, now fourth. He's flying up on the outside. And from the outside, Show Socks with a power sweep is up now to challenge and blow them away as they drive by the 3/4 mile marker. Show Socks now opens up by 4. 3/4 and 1:29 around the turn, and Show Socks is your new leader, and Show Socks now by 5. That's Casino Reno trying to come on in second. Broadway Cross 3 wide in third. Here they come now turning for home, and Show Socks opens up the lead now with every stride. A distant second on the outside is Broadway Cross. They're coming to the wire. Show Socks has the lead, and it's all Show Socks all alone at the wire. Moving to the winner's circle, tonight's first race winner, number 8, Show Socks. Show Socks is on by the Little Springwood Farm. Lover and Hostother drives and trains. Number 1 is Shieldbats Finale, owned by Linda Beal and Danny Hyden. Ron Hood trains and Andy Miller drives. Number 2, Vixen's Trade, owned and trained by Jim Rowney. Dave McGee will drive. 3 is Patient Max, owned by Ralph Heine. Ed Cockcroft is the trainer. Neil Coleman drives. Number 4 is Holly Hill Fiesta, owned by Bob Lems and Nick Manganez. Dave McCaffrey is the trainer. Dean McGee will drive. Number 5 is Scratch. 6 is Holly Hill Calm, owned by Kimberly Taylor and Al Hofstra. Chuck Gates Jr. is the trainer, and Brett Holland will drive. Number 7 is Ideal Care, leased by Jack Leonard. Reno Gutierrez is the trainer. Mark Saporito drives. Number 8 is Broadway Standout, owned and trained by Tom Vickroy Sr., the driver, Randy Jacobs. We're close to starting time. Just 2 minutes will pause. 2 minutes. Here they come. They're off. And there goes Patient Max between horses, going out very sharply for the lead as they race into that first turn. And it's going to be a battle for the lead. And on the outside of horses, now with a rush, here comes Holly Hill Calm. And Holly Hill Calm is up now to take the lead from Patient Max. 2 lengths back to Shield Bats Finale. Another 2 lengths back to Vixen's Treat, followed by Holly Hill Fiesta. A length back to Ideal Care, followed now by Broadway Standout as they drive by that first quarter. 29-1 now that first quarter. And Holly Hill Calm is your pace setter. Number length as Patient Max is running his heels in second. Here comes Dave McGee and Vixen's Treat. First over on the outside, followed on the outside, Dean McGee and Holly Hill Fiesta. Now they enter the stretch and heading for the half-mile juncture. Holly Hill Calm maintains the lead with Patient Max. Tucked in second. Vixen's Treat is on the outside and they're halfway home. 58-4. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. Holly Hill Calm maintains that lead, but opens up now by a length and a quarter. It's Patient Max still getting that good trip in second. On the outside of us is Vixen's Treat. Shield Bats Finale needs racing room. On the inside, that's Broadway Standout with nowhere to go. On the outside, it's Holly Hill Fiesta, followed now by Ideal Care as they drive by 3/4. And up front, your leader by 3/4. Holly Hill Calm, 128-2. Into the far turn they race, and Holly Hill Calm opens up now a 2.5 length lead. It's Patient Max. He digs in second. These two, as they turn for home, here they come and turning for home. Holly Hill Calm cuts the corner. Patient Max is out for the drive. Through the stretch they come. Holly Hill Calm with the lead. Patient Max on the inside, but it's going to be Holly Hill Calm tonight. Patient Max close for third. Broadway Standout. Moving to the winner's circle. The second race winner, number 6, Holly Hill Calm. Holly Hill Calm is owned by Kimberly Taylor and Alfred Hofstra. Chuck H. Jr. is the trainer. The winning driver is Brett Holland. Prices posted, 6-3 exacta, $20.20. The trifecta, 6-3 and 8, returning $244.20. Early daily double of 8 and 6, returning $59.40. Our second race, $50 voucher winner, is Dakina Mars. Dakina Mars, our $50 voucher winner for the second race. Congratulations. In the third race, scratch sick, number 8, Heater Miler. Number 8, Heater Miler, scratch sick from the third. Thank you. Third, here is number 1, Sulan Dancer, owned by Jerry Grevengod. Terry King is the trainer. Dean McGee is in the sulky. Number 2, Ilana Express, owned by Russ Zarek, trained by Russ Zarek, the driver Dale Heitman. Number 3, Ordinary Miracles, owned jointly by Russ and Ken Meyer. Russ Meyer is the trainer, the driver Dave McGee. Number 4, Barefoot Dancer, is owned by Joseph Sanfratello. Chuck Gates Jr. trains. Brett Holland, the driver. Number 5, Hotshot Cam, is owned and trained by Glenn Brooks. Neil Coleman drives. 6, KB Skippy, owned by Keith Liddicoat. Ron Roberts trains. Andy Miller drives. Number 7 is Highway Motoring, owned and trained by Clarence Jacobs. Randy Jacobs, the driver. Number 8, Peter Marler is scratch sick. Now 5 minutes will post, just 5 minutes. Job of the turn. Here they come. They're off. On the inside, Sulan Dancer out sharply for the lead. Alongside is Illini Express. So they move into that first turn and a battle for the lead. Now 3 horses are across the track, and now between horses, there goes Ordinary Miracles. Ordinary Miracles now with a rush to charge up and take command. But KB Skippy now moving up on the outside at challenge. KB Skippy, your new leader. Ordinary Miracles back to second. Sulan Dancer right there in third by 4. Illini Express 2 lengths back now to Barefoot Dancer, followed by Hot Shot Chem, approaching the half-mile juncture off that first quarter. 28 1/5. Your leader is KB Skippy. Now they enter the stretch for the first time and approaching the half-mile juncture. KB Skipper is your pace setter by 2. Ordinary Miracles in second by 2. First over Illini Express, followed on the inside Sulan Dancer saving ground, but Barefoot Dancer is on the move on the outside with cover. Also coming on, Hot Shot Chem, KB Skippy and Highway Motor Rain. 58 4 the races half over, but up front positions are on change, and KB Skippy maintains the lead. Illini Express is on the charge on the outside in second. Ordinary Miracles right there in third from the back of the pack. Barefoot Dancer is moving up 3 wide and 4 wide. Here comes Hot Shot Cam as a motor by 3/4. 3/4, 1:29 3. And now 4 horses are across the track. And between them, that's Barefoot Dancer on the inside. Illini Express. Hot Shot Cam still 4 wide as they turn for home. Your leader is Barefoot Dancer. Here they come, turning for home. Barefoot Dancer is under urging with the lead. Hot Shot Chem drives up on the outside. Here comes Highway Motor Rain. It's Barefoot Dancer with the lead. Barefoot Dancer at the wire. Price is up for one exacta. $53.60, $53.60. Here's the field for tonight's fourth. Here is number 1, Bad Seed, owned by the Allenby Stables. Katrina Rucker is the trainer. Dean McGee in the sulky. Number 2, Why Not Me, owned by Don Loffenberg, trained and driven by Terry Leonard. Number 3 is Starling, owned and trained by Alex Adam. Dale Heitman drives. Number 4, Lit a Guy, owned by Orland Brown. Steve Wagner is the trainer. Andy Miller drives. Number 5 is Ancient Irish, owned by Don Richardson. Raleigh Dave Phillips. Monroe Duncan trains with Marshall Duncan, the driver. Number 6, Lake Hills Carl, owned by Ken Spurlock, Eric and Carl Pym. George McCullich is the trainer. Laverne Hostetler drives. 7, Noteworthy Wolf is owned by Mike Maddock. Russell Meyer is the trainer. Dave McGee drives. Number 8 is Road Commissioner, owned and trained by Jim Music. Brian Carpenter. 6 minutes, just 6 minutes to post. Job of the turn. Here they come. They're off. On the outside, there goes Lake Hills Carl winging out for the lead. On the inside, that Bad Seed. Why not me on Starling as they win on that first turn. And from the outside, it's Starling. But here comes Lake Hills Carl. And Lake Hills Carl is fastest of all to the top. Starling holds on the inside, second by 2. Bad Seed, right with the leaders in third. Why not me? It's now a length and a quarter back to Little Guy. 2 lengths back now to Ancient Irish, followed by No Worthy Wolf, followed now by Road Commissioner as they drive by that quarter. Now Lively, 27 and 4. And now up front, your leader is Ancient Irish, a length and a quarter back then Lake Hills Carol. On top now a length and a quarter. But here comes Bad Seed, and Bad Seed now third. Now moving up on the outside to challenge. But Stunning is right with the leaders in third. Why not me? Now following cover to the outside of us is that's Little Guy. Ancient Irish is tucked in. And they're halfway home in 58 and 1. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. Lake Hills Carl leads the way now 3 parts of a length. Bad Seed alongside of challenging second. Hold on the inside, Stunning. On the outside of us, here comes Little Guy from far back. Little Guy on the move 3 wide. Now they're moving by the 3/4 mile juncture, and there are 3 horses across the track. 3/4, 127 and 2 into the far turn. Lake Hills Carl on the inside. On the outside, that's Bad Seed between them. 3 wide. Little Guy is coming on. Starling has nowhere to go. Here they come now, turning 4 home with Little Guy on the extreme outside, 3 wide. On the inside of horses, Lake Hills Carl. Starling, he ducks to the open stretch. Here comes Starling, and look at him fly. It's Starling on the inside, fastest of all. Number 3, Starling through the winner's circle. 4th race winner, number 3, Starling. Starling is owned and trained by Alex Adam. Dale Heitman is the winning driver. In the 4th race, number 1, Bad Seed, was claimed by trainer Scott Faulkner. 4th race rundown, top bottom, 6, 7, 1, 5, 2, 3, 8, 4 on the bottom. Prices posted, 3-5 exacta, $273.60. 1, Going Country, owned by Victoria P. Incorporated. Joe Casano is the trainer. Dale Heitman will drive. Number 2, David the Dude, owned by Pat Berry and Phil Jones. Dan Berry is the trainer. Pat Berry drives. Number 3, Concrete Ribbon, is owned by Janet Kipron. Bob McCabe is the trainer. Neil Coleman drives. Number 4, Shamrock Silky, is leased by the Shamrock Farms. Terry McAllister trains. Andy Miller drives. Number 5 is Bebop Bob, owned and trained by Harvey Rice, Brian Carpenter. Number 6 is Bocam, owned jointly by Tony and Mike Simone, along with Jerry Bernacki and Dave McCaffrey. Dave McCaffrey is the trainer. Dean McGee drives. 7 is Bossy Society, owned by Jim Crowley. Kevin Arges trains. Dave McGee. Number 8 is Charities Gambler, owned by Tom Insco. Dal Insco trains, and Tom Insco is the driver. We have 4 minutes of post, just 4 minutes. Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. David the Dude on the inside, out sharply for the lead. There goes Going Country. And here comes Bullcam, 3 wide. Now they charge into that first turn. That's a big battle for the lead, but from the outside with a rush, here comes Charity's Gambler, and Charity's Gambler rolls alongside to challenge and take command, Going Country. Now back to second, David the Dude, right there in third by 2, followed by Bo Cam, another 2 lengths back to Concrete Ribbon, followed now to the outside of us by Shamrock Silky. 28 seconds flat now for that first quarter. Around the turn, up front your leader Charity's Gambler, a length and a half. Going Country is sitting right there in second. On the inside, David the Dude, right there in third, but Shamrock Silky moves to the outside as they approach that half-mile juncture. And Charity's Gambler maintains the lead over Going Country. They're halfway home, 58-1 into the clubhouse turn. Charity's Gambler with the lead. Going Country is right on her heels in second. On the outside, here comes Concrete Ribbon. Now moving into third. David the Dude is saving ground. On the outside, it's Shamrock Silky. Followed on the inside, Bo Cam. Down to the outside, Buzzy Society. Far back, that's Bebop Bob as they approach the 3/4 mile juncture. Now less than a half mile to pace in the race. And from the outside, there goes Concrete Ribbon. 3/4, 128-1. Now Concrete Ribbon moves between horses. On the inside, Charity's Gambler won't give it up, but Buzzy Society now 3 wide. Here comes Buzzy Society. Here they come, turning for home. Buzzy Society is on the far outside to take command. Now between horses, as they come to the wire, is Concrete Ribbon. Concrete Ribbon is finding new life. Concrete Ribbon is coming back at the wire. Prices posted, 3/7 exacta, $152.60, $152.60. Trifecta, 371, returning $619.80, $619.80. In that fifth race, number 8, Charity's Gambler, was claimed by trainer Esley Burton. That fifth race, top bottom, 371, 486, 25 on the bottom. That was the Dan Miller Birthday Bash. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for tonight's sixth race. Here is number 1, Conundrum, owned by Bob Barnes. Katrina Rucker trains. Dale Heitman will drive. Number 2, Gleaming Ravrack, owned by John Finke, with Dennis Hunter training. Sam Woodger, the driver. Number 3 is Redskin Rocky, owned by Dave Whitlaw. Chuck Gates Jr. is the trainer. Dean McGee will drive. Number 4 is Amarin, owned by Bill Robinson. Brian Pinsky trains. Danny Knox, the driver. Number 5, Cassandra's Gold, owned, trained, and driven by Merv Chop. Number 6, that is the S-Man, owned by Judy Ackerman, Clara Martins, and Dave McCaffrey. Dave McCaffrey trains, and Andy Miller will drive. Number 7, Recognized, leased by Stephen Swindell. Duncan Price, the trainer. Brett Holland will drive. Number 8 is Park Lane Power, owned by Shirley and Art Levine. Doug Larson trains. Dave McGee will drive. There's 5 minutes of post, just 5 minutes. They're off. Park Lane Power on the outside for the lead. There goes a Redskin Rocky, charging between horses. On the inside, it's Conundrum. So they move into that first turn. And on the outside, here comes Redskin Rocky. And Redskin Rocky from the outside powers up to take command over Conundrum. A length and a quarter. Gleaming Ravrack 4 lengths back now to Amarin. A length back to Cassandra's Gold. Followed by the S-Man. That's a Recognized. Trailing by the quarter, Park Lane Power. 28-2 now for that first quarter. Redskin Rocky is your pace setter, a length and 3/4. Conundrum right there in second by 2. Gleaming Revrac has range on the leaders in third. First over on the outside, here comes the S-Man. Zimmerman now tucked in, followed on the outside by Recognized, and to the outside, Park Lane Power trailing the field. Cassandra's Gold, and they're halfway home, and they've hit that half. 58 seconds flat. They move into the clubhouse turn. Redskin Rocky shows the way into the clubhouse turn, but Conundrum has his sights on the leader's second. It's the S-Man inching up on the outside, a closer third. Gleaming Rev Rock is tucked in, followed on the outside, now 3 wide. Here comes Park Lane Power, Recognizes there. Now there's less than a half mile to pace in the race, and your leader by 3/4 is Redskin Rocky. 127 flat. Redskin Rocky leans into the far turn, number length and a quarter. The S-Man is on the outside trying to come on. Conundrum, his only chance may be that open stretch. Here they come, turning for home. Redskin Rocky, he cuts the corner under urging. Conundrum, he ducks to the inside, coming to the wire. Redskin Rocky, Conundrum is flying. Redskin Rocky and Conundrum, those horses at the wire. Prices are posted, 3-1 exacta, $12 even, 12 even. Trifecta 3-1-2, returning $29.80, $29.80. Redskin Rocky is owned by Dave Whitlow. Chuck Gage Jr., the winning trainer. The winning driver is Dean McGee, and that is a driving double for Dean McGee. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the field for race number 7. Here is number 1, Bold Trouble, owned by the Victoria P. Incorporated. Joe Casano trains. Dale Heitman will drive. Number 2 is St. Peter Days, owned by the Eagle Eye Stable. Reno Gutierrez is the trainer. Mark Saporito. Number 3, Triumphant, owned by Jim Crowley. Kevin Arges is the trainer. Dave McGee will drive. Number 4 is Highway Gambler, owned by Almora's Racehorses Limited. Nick Prather drives and trains. Number 5, Jake's a Dancer, owned by Don Laufenberg. Terry Leonard drives and trains. Number 6 is Silver Expression, owned by Ed Muzenga. John Boutenshane trains. Andy Miller drives. Number 7, Johnny Peshtigo, is owned by Glenn Huber and Greg Kane. John Marshall trains with Merv Chop driving. Number 8 is Mr. Prognosticator, owned and trained by Jerry Cepage. Tom Bussey, the driver. We have 6 minutes of post, just 6 minutes. Exacta trifectas on this race. Here they come. They're all fan pacing. There goes Jake's a Dancer, moving out for the lead. On the inside of him, there goes St. Peter Days. Now they rumble into that first turn. On the inside, St. Peter Days, but Jake's a Dancer alongside a challenging. Jake's a Dancer now with a rush to take command. St. Peter Days holds in second. Triumphant, 2 lengths back in third. 2 lengths to Silver Expression, followed now by Bold Trouble, a length and a quarter to Mr. Prognosticator, followed now by Johnny Peshtigo as they drive by that first quarter. 29 seconds flat, the first quarter, and up front, Jake's a Dancer leads the way, now a length and a half. St. Peter Days saving ground in second. On the outside, Triumphant first, over in third. Silver Expression now coming on as he follows cover as they approach that half-mile marker. And up front, Jake's a Dancer is in control. On the inside, St. Peter Days second. Triumphant first over. Halfway home in 58 4/5. And up front, positions are unchanged as Jake's a Dancer is your pace setter, a length and a half. St. Peter Days, though, is right on his heels in second. On the outside of horses, Triumphant is trying to gain ground. Bold Trouble needs racing room. On the outside, Silver Expression. He's set to go 3 wide. On the inside of horses, Johnny Fish to go. They drive by the 3/4 mile juncture, 3/4. 128 flat into the far turn with Jake's a Dancer in control of the field. Jake's a Dancer, now under mild urging, has a lead a length and a half. St. Peter Days right there in second between horses Triumphant, Silver Expression. Here they come, turning for home. Jake's a Dancer cuts the corner. Terry Leonard coming to the whip. It's Jake's a Dancer opening up the lead. A late move by Bold Trouble. Jake's a Dancer. Bold Trouble at the wire. Results official mark the mile. 157 3/5. Moving to the winner's circle, number 5, Jake's a Dancer. Jake's a Dancer is owned by Don Laufenberg. Trained to the Rush Creek Farms by Terry Leonard, the winning driver, Terry Leonard. Seventh race rundown, top of him is 2, 3, 5. Scratch 1, 4, 6, 7 on the bottom. Price is now posted 5-1 exacta, $49.60, $49.60. The trifecta 5-1-2, returning $196.20, $196.20. Here is the field for tonight's 8th. Here is number 1, Chicago Jazz, owned by Regina Kevin and Brian Lynch. Donna Lee is the trainer. The driver is Marshall Duncan. Number 4, Broadway Momentum, owned by Neil Miller. Joe Anderson drives and trains. Number 3 is Fox Valley Porsche, owned by Bob and Mike Silverberg, along with Jim Eaton. Jim Eaton is the trainer. The driver is Dave McGee. Number 4, Holly Hill Fashion, owned by the Little Springwood Farm. Laverne Hostetler drives and trains. Number 5 is Save for a Rainy Day, owned by Ron Swanson, Don and Scott Musalemi. Dave McCaffrey trains, Andy Miller drives. Number 6 is Scratch. Number 7, Sikat, owned and trained by Al Johnson, Dean McGee, the driver. Now 6 minutes will post, just 6 minutes. 8th race Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. Save for a Rainy Day on the outside, out for the lead. There goes Chicago Jazz, charging through on the inside. They battle for, or they position on the inside. Chicago Jazz leads the way. Save for a Rainy Day looks to drop in second. Fox Valley Porsche right with the leaders in third. 4 lengths back now to Holly Hill Fashion. Another 2 lengths to Sikat. Trailing the field by the quarter. Broadway Momentum. And they're by that first quarter. 27 and 4. And up front, Chicago Jazz is your pace setter, a length and a half. Save for a Rainy Day, right at his heels in second. 2 lengths back, Fox Valley Porsche in third. A length and a quarter back to Holly Hill Fashion, followed now by Sikat. To the outside, Broadway Momentum. Entering the stretch now for the first time, approaching that half-mile juncture. And Chicago Jazz leads the way with Save for a Rainy Day. Right there is second. 58-1. Now the race is half over. Into the clubhouse, turning up front. Positions are still on change. And your pace setter is Chicago Jazz. And Chicago Jazz leads the way a length. Save for a Rainy Day second. On the outside, Holly Hill Fashion inching into third. Here comes Saccott. He's following Live Cover. On the inside of horses, Fox Valley Porsche has nowhere to go. To the outside, Broadway Momentum. 3/4, 127-1. Into the far turn they race. Chicago Jazz, your pace setter, Save for a Rainy Day, is under urging in second. On the inside, Fox Valley Porsche in third. Here they come, turning for home. Chicago Jazz is your leader. Save for a Rainy Day. He swings out for the drive. Down the stretch they come. It's Chicago Jazz with the lead. Chicago Jazz at the wire. Results official 155, 3 fast. Moving to the winner's circle will be tonight's 8th race winner. Number 8, Chicago Jazz. Chicago Jazz is owned by Regina, Kevin, and Brian Lynch. Donna Lee is the winning trainer. The winning driver is Marshall Duncan. Eighth race rundown is 153. 6-2 scratch, 4 on the bottom. 1-5 exacta returning, $56.20, $56.20. There are no changes on tonight's 9th exacta trifecta wagering. The exacta, ladies and gentlemen, returns 86.20. A correction. That's 86.20. Thank you. With 6 minutes so polished, here is the field for tonight's 9th race. Here is number 1, Broadway Jazz, owned by Bob Leroy Enterprises Incorporated. Bill Holman is the trainer. The driver is Andy Miller. Number 2 is Long Tan Glory, owned by Neil Miller and Anderson Racing Incorporated. Joe Anderson drives and trains. Number 3, Monster Mac, owned by Alan Goldswig. Carl Williams is the trainer. Sam Woodger the driver. Number 4, Clark Gable, owned by the Summerlin Racing Stable and Sandra Nance. Dan Nance is the trainer. Laverne Hostetler drives. Number 5, Coming to Town, owned by Ron Parham. Katrina Rucker trains and Dale Heitman will drive. Number 6, Happy Colors, owned by the Rolling Acres Stable. Doug Larson trains. Dave McGee the driver. Number 7, English Sunrise, is owned by Bob McCormick. Neil Coleman drives and trains. Number 8 is Rustic Yarrow, owned and trained by Carol McWilliams. Dean McGee will drive. 5 minutes, just 5 minutes to post. Here they come. And they're off. On the inside, there goes Broadway Jazz, shooting through now to challenge for the lead. Here comes Coming to Town, and Coming to Town, he now flies to the top. Broadway Jazz, he holds in second by 2. Long Time Glory, he's out of third, a little length back to Monster Mac, 4 lengths back to Clark Gable, a little on the inside by Happy Colors. English Sunrise, trailing the field, that's Rustic Yarrow, and they're moving by that quarter. 28-1 the first quarter, and up front, your leader now is Long Tan Glory, and Long Tan Glory opens up on the field by 4. Coming to town, takes up the chase in second by 2. Broadway Jazz right there in third, a length and a quarter. Monster back, followed on the inside by Clark Gable. Now 2 lengths back, it's Happy Colors, followed now by English Sunrise, who's under urging. Driving from last, Rustic Yarrow, 57 seconds flat. They're halfway home. They move into the clubhouse turn, and Long Tan Glory leads the way now by 2, followed by Coming to Town. He has his sights on the leader second. To the outside, Monster Mac now takes over third. Broadway Jazz in fourth. On the outside, Clark Gable. There's less than a half mile to pace in the race. Long Tan Glory shows him by 3/4. 3/4, 1:26 and 3. Long Tan Glory into the far turn, but Coming to Town, 6 right there in second. On the inside of us, Broadway Jazz. Here they come now, turning for home. Long Tan Glory is now under mild urging. On the inside, Coming to Town, swings out for the drive. Down the stretch they come. It's Long Tan Glory with the lead. Broadway Jazz charging into second. Long Tan Glory, Broadway Jazz, and Coming to Town. Winner number 2, Long Tan Glory. Long Tan Glory is owned by Neil Miller and Anderson Racing Incorporated. Joe Anderson drives and trains. Results are official, 1:56 for the mile. Here is the field for tonight's 10th race. Here is number 1, Storm Go, owned by Scott Osting. Chuck Gage Jr. is the trainer. The driver is Mike Osting. Number 2 is No Hood, owned by the Fighting Major Stable. Doug Larson trains. Dave McGee, the driver. Number 3 is Town Dance, owned by Rhodes and George Bonomo. Jim Meade trains. Andy Miller drives. Number 4, Anxiety Flu, is owned by Jerry Grivengood. Terry King trains, and Dean McGee, the driver. Number 5, Tin Soldier, is owned by the 5-3 stable. Joe Anderson drives and trains. Number 6 is Tommy Fra, owned by Marion Thomas and Perry Smith. Perry Smith trains, and Del Chup, the driver. 5 minutes will post, 5 minutes. Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Storm Go on the inside, out for the lead. Here comes Tim Soldier, 3 wide on the outside. Town Dance now moving with the leaders, and around the early turn, and Storm Go has the lead, but here comes Tin Soldier. Tin Soldier with a rush to take command. Storm Go holds in second. Town Dance right with the leaders in third. 4 lengths back now to No Hood. Another 4 lengths back to Anxiety Flu. Trailing the field, that's Tommy Fra by that first quarter. 27 seconds flat. Tin Soldier is your pace setter. Storm Go, stick right with him in second. A length and a quarter back. Town Dance in third. Another 4 lengths back to No Hood. Followed now by Anxiety Flu. Tommy Fra still trails the field, but approaching the half-mile juncture. Tin Soldier is your pace setter with Storm Go second. 55-4. The race is half over. Now they fly into the clubhouse turn. Tin Soldier leads the way, but Storm Go is right on his heels in second. To the outside, Town Dance now third. Now moving into second. They curve into the back stretch. Tin Soldier has that 2-length lead. Town Dance is on the outside under urging in second. Storm Go in third, followed on the outside. Anxiety Flu. 3/4, 1:25 and they swing into the far turn. Tin Soldier leads the way now, a length and a half. on the inside. Storm goes trying to come back on the outside. And that's Town Dance. Here they come, turning for home. It's Tin Soldier. He's cuts the corner under urging. Here comes Tommy Fra charging on the outside, but Storm Go is fighting back. Here comes Storm Go on the inside. On the outside, that's Tommy Fra. Storm Go on the inside. Those two at the wire. That is a photo finish. Please hold all tickets. Moving to the winner's circle, number 1, Storm Go. Storm Go is owned by Scott Osting. Chuck Gates Jr. is the trainer. Mike Osting, the winning driver. Here is the field for tonight's 11th race. Number 1 is Eggy, owned by Kim Roth. Rick Dane Jr. is the trainer. Del Chump drives. Number 2 goes Satan, is owned by Don Moore and Bob Shermack. Bob Shermack is the trainer. The driver is Doug Hamilton. Number 3, Lake Hills Dock, is owned by Scott Osting. Chuck Gates Jr. trains. The driver is Andy Miller. Number 4, Magic Cam, is owned by Al D'Onofrio. Ron Anderson is the trainer. Brent Holland will drive. Number 5, AJ's Dad, owned by Rose and George Vanumo. Jim Meade trains and Danny Knox, the driver. Number 6, Dad's Hobby, is owned by Steve Weiss, Victoria and John Doran. Steve Weiss is the trainer. Sam Woodger drives. Number 7 is Dual Fiddle Skipper, owned by Can Hupak. Gary Hop Talon is the trainer. Dave McGee will drive. Number 8, Time for Me to Fly, is owned by Merrill and Erwin Kay. Don Nolan trains. Dale Heitman, the driver. We have 4 minutes opposed, just 4 minutes. Here they come. They're off. It's Eggy on the inside going right for the top. Now they drive for early position on the inside. Your early leader is Eggy. Lake Hills Dock is alongside second. It goes Salem. Right little leaders in third. A length and a quarter back to Magic Cam. Oh, number 8, Jay's Dad. That's Dad's Hobby. Dual Fiddle Skipper. Time for Me to Fly. Trails the field. Post position ordered by the quarter. 28 seconds flat. And up front it's Eggy. In command, number length and 3/4 with Lake Hills Dock. Right there in second. On the outside of horses, here comes Magic Cam. Was fourth. Now third and moving up. Also moving up on the outside, Dad's Hobby. Now they enter the stretch for the first time and race for that half-mile juncture. Eggy is your pace setter on the inside. Lake Hills Dock in second. But Magic Cam is first over, halfway home, 58 seconds flat. Into the clubhouse turn, Eggy is your leader. Magic Cam is on the outside second. Lake Hills Dock, right with the leaders, now in third. On the outside, Dad's Hobby is following cover. Also on the move on the outside, that's Dual Fiddle Skipper, driving from last. It's Time for Me to Fly as they drive up the backstretch. Less than a half mile to pace in the race. Eggy is your leader. On the outside, Magic Cam still tries to come on. 3/4, 127 and 4. They swing into the far turn, and your leader on the inside is still Eggy, and Eggy shows the way now by a length and 3/4. Lake Hills Dock set to come out, and here comes Lake Hills Dock. Here they come, turning for home. Eggy cuts the corner. Lake Hills Dock is out for the drive. It's Eggy with the lead. Lake Hills Dock on the outside. It is Eggy. Lake Hills Dock at the wire. Moving to the winner's circle. Tonight's 11th race winner, number 1, Eggy. He is owned by Kim Roth. Rick Dane Jr., the trainer. Dowell Chop, the winning driver. Mile 156, too fast. Prices are posted 1-3 exacta, $17.40, $17.40. The trifecta 1-3-2 returns $92.40, $92.40. The superfecta 1-3-2 and 8, $1,366.60. Late double of 1 and 1, $19.60, $19.60. Here is the field for tonight's 12th race. Number 1 is Stacy's Orphan, owned by Don Laufenberg. Ron Roberts is the trainer. Andy Miller will drive. Number 2 is High Risk Express, owned and trained by Dan Dubinsky. Dowell Chop. Number 3, Broadway Legend, owned by Clyde Ralph Stevens. Jerry Penrod is the trainer. Sam Woodger will drive. Number 4 is Double Cam, owned by Jim Kimball. Jerry Freeze is the trainer. Dean McGee will drive. Here is number 5, King's Cub, owned jointly by Mueller, Wester, Don, and Williamson. Jim Dunn is the trainer. Laverne Hostetler will drive. Number 6, Motzi, owned by Harvey Eisman. Jim Eaton trains. Dave McGee will drive. Number 7, Bold Spice, owned, trained, and driven by Terry Leonard. Number 8 is Harmony Oaks Paul, owned by Janet Capron. Bob McCabe is the trainer. Neil Coleman drives. We have 5 minutes opposed, just 5 minutes. It is running, top of the turn. Twelfth race Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. On the inside, there goes Stacey's Orphan going right for the lead, joined now by High Risk Express. Those two, as they rumble into that first turn, Stacey's Orphan has the early lead. High Risk Express in second now by a length and a quarter. Broadway Legend right there in third by 2, followed by Bold Spice. Another 2 lengths back to Double Cam, followed by King's Cub, and another 2 lengths back to Motzi. And they're by that early quarter, 29 and 1 that first quarter, and trailing the field by that quarter, Harmony Oaks Paul. Around the turn, entering the stretch for the first time, Stacey's Orphan is your pace setter. High Risk Express is second, a length and a half, followed now by Broadway Legend. He has range on the leaders, now in third, followed to the outside. Bold Spice now is on the move, also on the move on the outside. Here comes King's Cub. Double Cam is tucked in. Motzi to the outside. A minute and 1 of the race is half over. They drive into that clubhouse turn. Stacey's Orphan well in hand, and Stacey's Orphan a length and a quarter. High Risk Express is right there in second. Bold Spice first over on the outside in third, followed on the inside. Broadway Legend, King's Cub, followed on the outside by Motzi. Midway up the back stretch, your leader on the inside, Stacey's Orphan. 3/4, 130 flat. Stacey's Orphan leans into the far turn. Bold Spice on the outside second. High Risk Express. His only chance may be that open stretch. Here they come, turning for home. Stacey's Orphan. He has the lead under urging. On the inside, High Risk Express is out for the drive. Down the stretch they come. Stacey's Orphan with the lead. High Risk Express and Broadway Legend. Stacey's Orphan at the wire. Stacey's Orphan is owned by Don Laufenberg. Ron Roberts is the trainer. Andy Miller, the winning driver. Twelfth race rundown. Tempo name is 1, 3, 2, 6, 5, 7, 4, 8 on the bottom. 1, 3, 2 trifecta, $84.40.